This year celebrates the 25th anniversary of Cedar Park High School.
This semester, we continue to honor our 25-year T-Wolves.
Thanks, Katie. This morning, we're highlighting Earth and Space teacher Amy Durden. When the school first opened, only 35 teachers were employed, including Miss Durden. Before her legacy at Cedar Park, she kick-started her teaching career at Lake Travis High School.
I actually lived in this subdivision, but was teaching at Lake Travis High School. I was the science department chair over there, and I found out they were building a school in my subdivision. I thought, hey, I should check that out. So I came and interviewed, and in fact, the principal at the time, Mr. Lefevers, was my principal when I was in junior high, and he's the one that hired me to come over and start the science department. When we first started, we built in phases, so the science building itself is 3 times the size of when we started. So that's changed quite a bit, but the culture, I've enjoyed seeing the excellence that has been created. When we first opened, again, only having 9th and 10th grade, we weren't a varsity level anything. So being able to see the students create these programs that are winning programs, it was fun to be a part of that from the ground up.
A Baton Rouge native, Miss Durden grew up in Louisiana and moved to Texas in her senior year of high school. She honed in on her love of science at the University of Texas at Austin with a biology degree. Since then, she has taught a variety of science courses such as biology, medical microbiology and terminology, chemistry, earth science, and environmental science. During her 25 years, Durden has not only taught students but also teachers, including her previous student teacher, Mr. Babbage.
Having Mrs. Durden as my mentor teacher was invaluable. She taught me ways to, not only just to teach, but just about the profession itself, ways to hold students accountable, ways to hold myself accountable. I was very fortunate to have her as my mentor.
Miss Durden has had a passion for education and teaching since the very beginning of her career. As a 25-year T-Wolf, she has been at the school since its very foundation, working to build up the school's excellence both figuratively and literally.
One of my greatest memories is the night before we opened, the very first day of Cedar Park High School. We were still here at midnight, sitting on the floor, screwing desks together because the furniture wasn't even assembled yet. But some of my fondest are just the excellence, all the state championships and district and UIL, and just the champions that Timberwolves have become.
Along with teaching science courses, Durden is also a co-sponsor for the CPHS National Honor Society chapter and the sponsor for Key Club. Her involvement and expertise is not only experienced by students, but also by the educators around her.
She's fun. She knows what she's doing. She's been around the block. And one of the things that I've really liked about Miss Durden, she taught me a lot about systems and how to put those systems in place to help me, but also to help the kids. Just from day one, she was a great friend, but also a great colleague.
Overall, Miss Durden has played a massive role in the education and legacy of the students and teachers here at CPHS.
I can't imagine having done anything else. I've loved teaching and seeing what young people can do, especially ones that don't start off maybe with the best self-esteem or belief in themselves, and then seeing that develop. And then what I really love is when they come back to visit. In fact, we have several former students that are on staff now, and that's really rewarding to see. Go T-Wolves!
Whether you have her as a teacher or stroll past her frogged out classroom on your way to a science class, make sure to stop by and say hello to Miss Durden.